Yeah, we didn't do a show last week. Because Jump was off, so we decided, hey, why not take a little breather ourselves?
I've been quite the busy bee. I'm about halfway through the spoilers for Haikyuu. Spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
Spoiler, you've
alert.
been warned.
Spoiler
You've
alert.
been warned. I've warned you several times that we will be talking about Haikyuu spoilers. I've said it again. Once more. Okay. So I'm about like half. I'm in the final set of the Karasuno Nekoma match.
Oh wow, you're almost there.
Dude, this manga is so wholesome. This whole
Right.
match has been so wholesome.
Right.
I fucking love it. Karasuno really are a fucking problem, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're just always doing some fuck shit.
Hinata's always doing some fuck shit.
Chibi-chan.
Chibi-chan. Yeah, it's great. The movie adaptation of that was really good. Although I wish it weren't still, I wish it was still like a season. I wish these last two games were not movies. Or these last two games should have been a season in of themselves, and then the final arc should have been its own season as well.
So wait, the movie came out already for Nekoma?
Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
What? When did it come out?
A few months ago.
Oh. What's
Dude,
the name
what?
of the movie?
I mean, I think it's just called Haikyuu, the dumpster battle.
No, I need to hear the Japanese title.
I need to look it up. Cause
Dude, I
Y'all
didn't
just
even know
said
it came out already.
Hold
You
on.
just said it, didn't you?
I said it's a dumpster
No,
movie.
I've been reading it.
You said some Japanese name.
No, I
You
just said it's the
something.
dumpster battle. Haikyuu, the dumpster battle. But if you want,
Is this like at the end of the series, the
No.
dumpster battle?
no, it's not the end of the series. If you want the
Wait,
Japanese
is it
version,
available on Disney Plus?
is it?
Let me look it up. I have to find it.
Chill.
All right, before you read the Japanese version, if there isn't a no in any of it, then I don't really want to
Well,
care about it.
there is a no.
Yes.
It's a Haikyuu movie, Gomisu Teba no Kesen.
Yeah. The no is important.
No is possessive, so it's like kind of the apostrophe. So I don't know what that really means.
Mhm.
They just lied straight to my fucking face.
It's probably
That's fine.
it's probably an international version of Disney Plus, Brian.
Oh no, it comes out on November.
On Disney Plus in America.
Yeah, and HBO Max.
Chill.
No, actually,
It's not in the movies anymore?
No. It was in May.
It's not even on Crunchyroll.
So it came out and you didn't tell Brian? That's crazy.
I did. I talked about it with you guys like a bunch of times.
No. That's not
I
true.
did. On this podcast, probably.
You lost 2 to 3 just now.
No, this is probably audio
We
evidence.
just
If you listen
rewrote
back
history.
to a couple episodes in May.
We just rewrote history, buddy. Sorry, that didn't happen.
Yeah, we're revisionists.
Yeah.
And we had a populist.
You being the unbiased king is not going to get you out of this one, buddy.
Yeah. It's actually going to work against you.
That sucks because I'm seeing history in such an objective way.
Unfortunately, that's what the majority of people in this country do not care for.
The Haikyuu movie?
So yeah, Chris went behind your back, Brian, and seen the Haikyuu movie.
No,
Yeah.
I invited Brian. He couldn't come.
Now I'm permanently insulted.
Where was my invite?
I invited
where's
both of
Josh?
you. I've talked about
I
it.
loved Haikyuu. Just because I was scared to read the end because things didn't go exactly the way I wanted them to go doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the series. Which
Yeah,
is true. There was not a I was not. It was a sarcastic tone, but it was 100% true.
I've told you guys about it. You could listen back to pre-show chat shows from May. I've mentioned it probably like 5 times. I invited Brian.
I'm just gonna call cap on that one.
Yeah, you're gonna call Cap. Hey,
I'll
audience,
gamble on this and call it cap.
go back if there's anybody out there who listens to this podcast. Go back to May's pre-show chat shows, and witness the truth.
This is what it comes down to, Chris. How bad do you want to be right? That's what it boils down to. Because you're the only one that's gonna put the effort in to find that.
I'm not.
You're gonna have
That's
to
the crazy
scour.
thing is I really want to be right, but I'm also not going to put in any effort towards actually researching that.
That's how I feel about a lot of things. Quite frankly.
I feel like that's how all the internet feels about everything. Oh, did you guys hear the news about One Piece season 2? Besides the casting I shared with you guys today, which is crazy. Katie Sagal, never would have seen that coming in a million years.
Did anybody here watch Sons of Anarchy?
I did watch Sons of Anarchy.
Christian did.
Oh. How'd you feel about her in that show?
She's great. She's a great actress.
What about the things she did?
Well, you know, her character was evil.
I would say satanic.
Was she satanic? I don't think she was satanic.
Some would say satanic.
Why satanic?
Esque.
Satanic-esque?
Yes.
Why?
Out of evil worship for her own son in a weirdo way.
You heard the man.
I did hear the man.
What are we talking about again?
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, right. All I know is that there's a guy who's like really cool and he drives a motorcycle.
Well, there's like 5 guys like that, Brian. And that's what this show is about. 5 guys who drive motorcycles.
Yeah, but the guy I'm talking about is like really cool.
Which one? Hellboy? The guy who played Hellboy?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So 4 of them are cool, and one of them is really cool.
Isn't there one guy who's like really weird?
In what way?
Like his name is Tiger or something?
Tig?
Tiggs? Tig, yeah. Isn't he like a weirdo?
Yeah, I guess.
He puts a baseball card on his wheel.
Does he? I don't remember that. Well, it's been a long time since I've seen Sons of Anarchy.
I just made that up. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't going to research that to be right anyway. But yeah, that was interesting. It's crazy how, like, well, she's aging. She's like 70. And she looks like she's, what, probably in like 40s, 50s.
Well, they better make her look older for the show. I won't stand for it. They had to make her look like a super athletic yet super ancient woman.
Yeah, Kureha's like 142 years old. And she looks about 70. So honestly, it works.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah, that actually works really well, now that I think about it.
140 years old?
142 years old, I believe. Or 141.
Why? Because she's a doctor and she's super healthy. She takes care of herself.
We don't
Is
know
that,
how
like-
she's done it, but she is 139 years old. When we first meet her, she's like, I think 139. So she'd be 141 by now.
Chopper's OG, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Chopper's OG.
Yeah, that's the one who taught him everything he knows about medicine.
Hiruluk.
Because Hiruluk
Would you
was
say that's
really
Chopper's
bad.
end goal?
Huh?
Is that Chopper's end goal?
What?
To what?
Outlive her?
No.
No. His whole thing is he wants to
To
cure
be
all
more healthy than her?
illnesses.
No.
No, isn't his thing like he wants to cure all illness?
Yeah.
He wants to be able to cure every disease.
Yeah, he wants to make a miracle cure.
Sounds like X-Men.
Sounds like what?
Sounds like X-Men.
X-Men?
Yeah, like the Krakoa flowers.
Oh, yeah.
Krakoa.
Krakoa. Yeah, she's 141.
She smokes cigarettes.
I think so.
Unreal.
Maybe not. I actually don't recall her smoking. But it makes sense.
Yeah, well, I'm excited about this lady's casting. I think she'll do a good job.
Yeah, apparently it's more.
Hopefully, she won't murder anybody's loved one.
I don't think so, but because Correa doesn't do that. That being said, they
Well,
did.
I haven't read this series in a long time, so
Yeah, Oda has said that the season 2 is going to cover up to Drum Island. So they're going a long way.
you could tell me that Kaido had a conversation with Doflamingo in Alabasta, and I would have to take your word for it.
They probably did because
That's how bad it is.
because Doflamingo works directly underneath Kaido. So I think so. Actually, they may have had a conversation during Alabasta.
In Alabasta, I meant.
Oh, in Alabasta. Then probably not. No.
I'm just trying to display how much I don't remember.
You should read it, bro.
Why can't I just wait for? Why can't Netflix just hurry the fuck up? Drop this animated series.
Yeah. Did you guys see the concept art for it?
Oh,
You didn't see it?
it's gonna be animated way differently.
No, I mean it's gonna be updated. I feel like the colors are more poppy, but the art that they did show is not necessarily indicative of how it'll look when it comes out. But yeah, it looks pretty not different. I mean everybody looks the same and everything. It just looks more refined.
You look more refined.
Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
And Netflix is dragging their feet on the live action and the animation. I need it all. I need it now.
Well, it's with Studio, you know.
Tomorrow's not promised. You understand what that means
You're right.
in relation to this?
Damn, you're right.
It's not.
I may not live long enough to see
Not.
One Piece again in different animation style.
Now, there's not one fucking day on this earth that is guaranteed. So they want to take our time for fucking granted.
Right?
I don't appreciate that.
Well, the Wit Studios One Piece is going to be much faster paced, or much better paced. So it shouldn't take that long theoretically to catch up to Egghead, TBH.
Well, if they're putting a lot of work into the animation, it might take a long time.
I say 4 years max.
4 years. Wow. That's
Yep.
optimistic. 4 years to get back to Egghead?
Guys.
Yep.
No way.
Yep. That's what I think.
I don't think so.
That's what I think, though. So
That's true.
What do you mean 4 years to get back to Egghead?
Yeah, no, that's impossible. It's not going to happen.
We're gonna watch.
Who are you,
You
Mappa?
mean like for the?
I am.
You mean like the Netflix anime will make it to Egghead within 4 years?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying?
Yep.
It would have to be weekly. They're not doing that. They're gonna put that shit out in seasons. Just saying collectively, like if we We
saying
got a
that we
season
will
every year.
arrive in Egghead in 4 years.
Impossible. That's not
That's
going to
bold
happen.
of you to assume we'll get a season every single year.
Every single year. That's like 2 seasons. Like how many seasons a year to get there?
You know what they could do? They could do like one whole season is the entirety of the East Blue.
Fine.
Second season
Yes.
is everything before fucking.
Don't you dare say Alabasta.
No. Well, okay, so there's the East Blue, and then
Yeah.
Alabasta, and
Yeah.
then everything everything after until Skypiea, right?
We'll include like both up to Skypiea and the whole of Skypiea. So that's 3 seasons so far.
Okay, and then actually, you know what? So Alabasta, and then from Alabasta to CP9, easy.
What?
You I don't know, man.
Are you on
Skypiea
crack?
needs its own season.
All right, fine.
I think
Skypiea's
I'll tell
own
you this.
season.
I think after Skypiea, you could link Water 7. You can link everything that happens after Skypiea through Water 7 to Annie's lobby.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yes, you could do that.
Yeah,
I
and
think you
then-
could do that. That would be the
Right.
4th season.
And then the 5th season would start
Already
with
past
Thriller
4
Bark,
years.
and
Optimistically.
fuck.
Already past an optimistic 4-year run.
No, that's the fourth. No, that's the fourth
no.
year, right?
No, because here's the thing, though. The pacing will be so good.
The
that
pacing has
it
nothing
won't
to
be
do with
years.
it, Brian. Animation time is
It
animation
won't be
time.
years. It'll be seasons. It'll be like a seasonal anime.
To animate Annie's lobby, all those fights, and to animate them as good as they wanted to. They're
Yeah.
not. That's not going to take a short amount of time. It's not about the pacing.
No, but the pacing is the difference. It's only like 400 episodes, really.
All right, I'm gonna ask a hardcore question here. All right, I want you guys to be as fair and flexible as possible.
Okay.
Can we throw in East Blue and Alabasta together?
No.
Yeah,
And let
Yeah.
me make a case.
Yeah, we
let
can
me
do
make
that.
a case, Chris.
yeah, we could do that.
Hold on, I knew you would say yeah. That's
No,
that's fair.
I don't have agendas.
Chris, let me advocate. Yes, you do. But it's okay because I'm not really trying to stick to the 4 years. I'm trying to condense it as low as possible to be realistic. But my case is that
Condensing it is
majority of
unrealistic.
the team is built of like what we see through the rest of the series is built through those 2 situations, through the East Blue and Alabasta. After that, they get 1 team member per arc. Matter of fact, they didn't even get a team member during Skypiea, if I remember correctly. So it slows down. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a team member, then they get one during I guess Robin could count for. Nah, they get Robin in fucking Alabasta.
Robin comes on the ship after they leave Alabasta.
Yeah. But they could end that season with her being on the boat, and we could
You
just
could
count
end that
as,
season
her, her
with her
introduction.
getting off the boat, but I don't think that's season 1.
Not. Come on.
Yeah, that's season
Let's say
1.
it's 24 episodes. 24 episodes.
I don't think that's
Less.
24 episodes.
Okay, the episodes are, let's say 50 minutes. long.
Alabasta constitutes for over 200 chapters of the manga.
Why would Oda do that shit? I don't. What the fuck was his
What do you
problem?
mean?
Like, I'm sorry, Alabasta is like the barrier. You know what I'm saying? For like,
The barrier.
if people are gonna read One Piece and then for some reason fall off of it, it's gonna be Alabasta. Do I need to read it again? Maybe,
Yes.
but well, you also have an agenda, Chris, and you want me to read it again anyway.
Me? An agenda?
There's bias to that.
Yeah, Christian, you have an agenda here, not me.
Me and
There's not one soul on this planet that's immune to propaganda.
That is just a cope by people with agendas.
maybe you
I
guys.
am not an agenda slinger.
Maybe you guys are the ones with the agenda. You guys are on the we can do all of One Piece in one season agenda.
You're doing the most. The crazy thing is, even if we condensed as much as we could of like the earlier stuff, like I had to realize that the second half of One Piece, quote unquote, has been like what, 14 years since 2010. I think that's when like the time skip happened.
Well, if you want to think about
Right?
it that way, I believe
14
Enies
years.
Lobby was probably the 10th year of One Piece because I think that was like 2007, if I recall right. And One Piece started in 1997. So
Andy's Lobby was year 10. All right, so then 2017 was year 20. What was going on then?
it is currently, I believe, the 25th year of One Piece. So if you
The
want
anime or the manga?
the manga,
How long before the anime?
I think 5 years ago we were in Kaido. I mean, in Kaido. We was in Wano still. Maybe Whole Cake.
I think the anime started in 1999.
You see that right there proves my point.
What are you talking about,
We could definitely do this shit in 4 years.
Brian?
Bro, there's no fucking way. There's no way.
It took them nearly.
Hey,
We could definitely do this shit in 4
these
years.
animators would be reduced to dust. There's no way. I don't think you understand how much.
The only
work
way
that
is that you get a tag team shift
Damn.
of animators coming in, working 12 hours each.
Rotating
You
off.
got to
the
get
clock.
teams to work for each episode individually.
It
to
could be a
rotate.
relay race, an animating relay race.
Yeah, Brian, that's not ethical.
Well, as long as they're paid fair and negotiated wages, it could be.
Yeah, they just
As
have
long as they
somebody who
don't work
covers
until
their
they
breaks.
die.
Well, they'll be working till they die. To reach Egghead in 4 years? Are you out of your mind? It would probably take 4 years to
Man.
animate all of that.
Think about
They
it.
get a
Think
new
about it. Think
episode
about it.
every day.
Think about it like this,
We-
okay? Okay, so here I have their schedules perfectly lined up. 8-hour
This is
work
crazy.
days, an hour break included. Just every time they go on break, another animator comes in and covers for them.
For just an hour?
Yeah, just an hour. And
Then what do
then
they
when
do?
they come back, they continue. And then when they're done, somebody else's shift starts.
An hour's not
Another
going to
8
make a
hours.
difference.
It's just to make sure that the work is still going. And then they clock out. Somebody comes in, takes their spot, keeps it going. Same biz.
Impossible. Four years is impossible, Brian. Someone's going to
Just you
stumble.
watch. Just watch.
The budget
I'll
for
make
this show
sure
would be
that
insane. Paying all these people around the clock. It's impossible.
What, are you against paying people?
No,
for
I'm
work?
saying that it's impossible. I don't think there's like a budget in the world that could survive that.
You hear that, guys? Christian is pro not paying people.
That is not what I said. I'm saying it's possible.
think if Barry Allen
Barry could do it.
was like a One Piece fan and knew how to animate, he might be
I
able
mean,
to
he
pull
could
it
just
off.
learn how to animate like immediately, wouldn't he?
He could, if he wanted to.
He'd have to do the entire process by himself. He'd die.
I think
Remember
a
in,
computer could keep up with him.
Infinite Crisis, when they showed him running and then he turned into a skeleton and was like, "Peace out." That would actually be that representation of the Flash animating One Piece.
I don't
in
think
its
pencils
entirety
will
in 4
survive.
years.
Pencils will be reduced down to nubs. He'll have to replace his pencils every 3 seconds.
So you're saying he would have to hand draw everything?
And that's how they're doing it.
Doing what? One Piece?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure they're still doing digital.
Yeah, but they're hand drawing it.
I think the hand draw it. The problem would be if it's good or not.
What?
Like the only problem with Barry Allen doing it would be like he could probably do it, but it would depend. Like, do you think he would be doing a good job? You know what I mean?
If he could learn how to animate, he could probably learn character models and all that stuff.
Yeah, but what about pacing?
That's not on him. That's on the people writing the scripts. The animators don't control the pace.
Oh, I thought we were talking about like a full-fledged Flash edition.
No, I mean, then
For
what?
One
Is he
Piece.
going to voice everybody too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess not even the Flash can do it.
Yes, he can.
Because he has to speak regular. He has to record all the lines. How's he
Yeah,
going to do
but
that
recording
fast?
on the line shouldn't take that long.
How's he going to do that fast? He has to voice every character.
Maybe that could be the one thing he has to wait on. But while he's doing this immense animation process, they could record, do all the recordings as necessary, and that'll be the last thing he does.
Okay, but what if he
Attach
gets stuck in the Speed Force for the 5 billionth time?
That'll make it even better, wouldn't
Well,
it?
No, because
there's
he'd be
not
lost
much you
in the
can do
Speed
about it, I guess.
Because then what else is he going to do in the Speed Force aside from work on One Piece?
Well, is there paper in there? Is there animation software? Is there?
You just ship it to them.
Nah.
It doesn't matter. Thorn would just fuck it all up anyway.
Thor?
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, Thawne. Yeah, Thawne would
Thawne.
come in and ruin it for
Yeah.
sure.
The Reverse Flash is just that much of an asshole.
See, Barry.
I guess not as much as Dio.
See, Barry, I've destroyed all your One Piece. Now I've made you a better hero. Meh.
I'd break my heart. I'd really hate.
So yeah, this was a ridiculous conversation.
Is Thawne the type of guy to like kick over like Kid Barry Allen's sandcastle?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not a good guy. He's a hater supreme for sure.
Is he the greatest comic book hater, or does that title belong to somebody else?
I think we decided it was Dio or something.
No, I mean like American comics.
I guess as far as American comics go, yeah. Lex Luthor's a pretty
Yeah.
big hater.
All right. Well,
Oh, Josh,
that
did
the
you see?
show?
Did you see Deadpool yet?
oh right.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess we could talk about that, and then we can answer our one question, and then move on to the show. But oh, what did you think about Deadpool, Josh?
It was really funny. I like that Hugh Jackman was playing as Wolverine again. Had expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And right before the movie started, I took all those expectations away because I had to myself that just because this shit is like a MCU movie now does not mean it's still not a fucking Deadpool movie. And immediately it started. Spoilers, everyone.
Oh yeah, I guess we should say
Him
spoilers.
dancing with the dead Wolverine body.
Yeah.
And I already knew. I was like, yeah, this is about to be. But let's say one of the things I really liked about the movie, which is that they brought so many of the Fox superheroes, like from all the other movies, the person I was most surprised to see, probably a tie. It was between Elektra and Johnny Storm.
Really, you weren't
It was
surprised
so
about
crazy.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, no, you're right. I can't believe I forgot. Yeah, he was the most surprising one. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Really, I was surprised by all of them.
But no, Elektra was really shocking to me because people didn't even really care about, like, I don't remember anybody giving a fuck about her movie. But they just went through those lengths to get as much people as possible. I
Yeah.
thought it was cool that she reprised her role.
Yeah, I was sad that they couldn't get Ben Affleck for whatever reason.
Yeah, that was kind of whack. I would have liked for him to be Daredevil. But that would have been so cool. Yeah, it was funny. There was a lot of action. You know, what can I say?
Yeah.
It was they Deadpool was doing a lot, yo.
Yeah. I was really here for Gambit.
There was oh yeah, go ahead.
Gambit made me so happy.
Yeah, I was pretty excited. That's the only thing I got spoiled about. Out of like everything that I could have got spoiled for, it was the Gambit shit, and I wasn't even that mad.
Yeah, dude, I was so happy to let him keep his Cajun accent.
Yeah, I liked it. Thought it was funny. He did the role really well. I would have liked to see him play as Gambit, but it can make somebody else do it too that has a little bit more swag. Yes.
I mean, I hope if they ever bring him back, I hope they, they bring him back exactly how he is. You know how long I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I've been seeing that all over.
Yeah, no, it's a huge meme now.
Yeah, especially when you know the background, because I'm sure you know the story about how he was supposed to have like a series or a movie or something like that, and it got shut down.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a movie. He was supposed to have a movie, and then it got shut down. There's like a funny joke about it where, like, when they ask how they all got there, and Gavin says, "I think I was born here."
Yeah, that's what it was that he said.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
But overall, I enjoyed the movie a lot.
I wish I had seen the Logan movie.
Oh, you hadn't
Last
seen
one
it?
where he dies or whatever. Yeah, I didn't see it. It's because like I watched. There was like two solo Wolverine movies he did. That one, and it was like kind of back. I watched one where he was like in Japan or something like that.
Yeah, that's the Wolverine.
Trash. Yeah, the Wolverine. Oh my god, it was so whack, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was just staring at my fucking TV in belief.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Logan is the best of all of those solo Wolverine movies by a lot.
What was the first solo one?
X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Is that the X-Men Origins?
Mm-hmm.
That one was okay.
X-Men Origins, Channing Tatum's Gambit was supposed to be one of those X-Men Origin movies.
Oh. It's crazy. That was a long time ago.
Yeah. But I had a good time reading. I don't know where Brian went, but I guess we can do the question.
Yeah.
Dallas asks, Does the quality of filler matter enough for anime studios to invest in? I'm not really sure what this means.
Well, he asked me this on the phone a week ago. So that was the best I could remember it. But basically, like, you care about like how good filler is, like, like like at all, like like do you care for filler? Do you care if it's like if it's good or not? And if you do care, like, do you care? Do you think that like studios should like do more to make the filler like better, like more entertaining?
Yeah.
That's kind of like the gist.
As far as filler goes, I guess like I know that filler serves a production purpose, you know? So I feel like filler is a little better now because it's just more integrated into the canon stories that are being told. I think like filler now is just
Yeah.
what One Piece does, where they kind of elongate certain scenes and episodes, uh,
Yeah.
and expound on certain things. Certain fights are a lot longer. Um, they're more dramatic. A lot of the One Piece Wano fights have been extended to some degree as a filler maneuver.
That's
But yeah, I mean, filler. I I feel like there's a very beloved filler One Piece arc named G4 that's fairly like well regarded among fans. I've never seen it, but people seem to like it. I think the problem with filler with me personally is that I generally I don't really care about filler. I don't if there's an arc that I know is filler, I'll skip it just because I don't really have an interest in things that are not canonical. Even if it's good, I mean, if it's good, then that's great. I'm happy for that, and if people aren't enjoying it, but yeah, I know filler is mostly so they can have more room, between the source material and now. So as far as investment goes, I feel like it's not necessarily a matter of investment because I think it takes the same amount of effort to make filler, probably more so because studios are now writing like the original stories when in those scenarios.
yeah.
But I think it's more just sometimes you're not going to get the good thing because it's not the authentic author creating it a lot of the time.
Cool.
But I feel like
Yeah, that is, I guess.
yeah, the answer is I think like filler fills a very a pragmatic role in anime. So like there's probably some good filler out there. I haven't seen all of the Naruto fillers because it will be impossible. But
Yeah.
but I'm sure some of it is like quality stories. I wouldn't be surprised. Funnily enough, One
That's the
Piece
ones I've
itself,
seen. I'll tell you that.
I think One Piece has like maybe 3 or 4 filler arcs that are not very long in its anime.
What does?
One Piece.
Um,
And they all happen like before Alabasta.
oh, wow.
I think the New World only has like
Any
2 filler
noteworthy
arcs.
ones?
G4 is the most noteworthy one. It's probably like the filler arc that I know of that is most famous for being actually pretty good. Because I know I haven't seen it.
Who was on the team?
It happened after Skypiea, so the story is that like
Oh, okay.
when the Straw Hats leave Skypiea, they land in the middle of a Navy base, the G4 Navy base, and the whole arc is just about them trying to
Wow.
escape it.
Imagine, like, I'm just trying to imagine you like watching the anime, like already have read past this point, and they're leaving Skypiea, and then they land in this base, and you're just like, ah, I see. Like, are you then hit with the realization like, wow, so it's about to be some other shit for a couple weeks?
Yeah, it's funny because I have I think I started watching One Piece like when I heard that Funimation was doing it. I don't know if I was reading it at that point. Maybe I was. But Funimation actually started their dub after G4. So like they started in the Jai arc and then they worked backwards later on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Island before Skypiea.
yeah, they basically covered all of Skypiea and then they went back and redubbed like the really old episodes that 4Kids did. And now they're pretty
That's
much
cool.
almost done with Wano.
What, they redubbed it?
What do you mean? Yeah.
That means they got rid of Sanji's voice.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That's the best version of him, by the way. I don't care what none of y'all say.
You think
Better
so?
than the Japanese voice actor, better than the new Funimation one.
I've got to get
Funimation.
I've got to get
Four
some
Kids Sanji was prime.
you know, I got to get some 4Kids Sanji lines on the soundboard.
And he didn't like cancer.
Yeah, he ate lollipops. That was his thing.
Yeah. A real model citizen right there. Always choose lollipops over cigarettes, everybody.
Hey, lover girl who treats me like dirt. Hey, gorgeous. You remember me, right? Any chance you're free Friday? When did Luffy start having complete thoughts such as this? Then try backing it up, sword boy.
Yeah. He's some fucking... He's an Italian from Brooklyn or something. I don't know. Is he Staten Island? I don't know, man.
That was definitely the inspiration for his voice.
Yeah.
The 4Kids writers saw
That's
this face and was like, this is a guy from Staten Island.
Having complete thoughts such as this. Then try backing it up, sword boy.
I got this from YouTube, but the comments are so fucking funny. they spelled sword boy like SUORDBOIY.
Why?
Sword boy.
Oh.
Ah.
I wish they had as much swag as that Sanji. It's been down bad since.
Clavicle Schnitzel Kickoff.
Jesus Christ.
Barbecue Rib Buster.
Somebody's internet crashed.
Brian's internet crashed. That's why he's not with us right now.
You think they let us through that blockade on purpose? Yeah, when we first got here, it was way too easy.
Talk about letting fate take its course.
What's this?
That was
Maybe
Sanji?
it's Layton's
Yeah.
mansion.
You don't
I
think
didn't like
this is
that.
another time warp, do you?
Maybe this time the sky's just falling.
Okay, that's better. 4Kids did up to Skypiea?
No, their last episode was like the cliffhanger of the ship falling on them. And that's when Funimation started their dub.
Shout out to the Super Soakers.
Yeah. Shout out to that weird hammer shoe thing that Helmeppo had. All right. We should probably start the real show. I don't know where Brian is, but we'll figure it out. All right. See you guys in New Jump City. Send us questions at newjumpcitypod@gmail.com. Bye.
Peace.